On in the Bay, the Giants are looking to win their first home series in
the squat, putting down the signs.
First pitch of the ball game is a swing and a foul back. And the leadoff hitter, the second baseman, good young player. Part of this young bunch here in Chicago is that pitch is down low on the out of play down the right field line, and we'll do it again. Murakami on deck to pitch, and another foul out of play, almost like a protection swing. And the 2-2 is swinging another pop-up out of play. In the dirt. Hit well to left. Back is Rodriguez at the wall, and it is gone. Here's Murakami, who fouls it out of play. And a called strike. 3.5 back of Cleveland. There's a pitch wide, 1-2.
White Sox have done a good job.
What's really interesting about teams that and another full count. Swing and a miss. 43. Vargas pop-ups. Takes the next pitch down low. The 1-1. And a very high pop-up into shallow center field for Bader. Richard has bounced around in his career, but always seems to find a spot at the Major League roster. Bats in this series. Fouls this one off of Susak. The 0-2. Richard stays alive. And it's very high. You can see down low. 2-2. Richard reach, which doesn't look like he will. This Chapman comes in, and that'll end.
Schultz, a big guy.
And said Sean Jelly, who's just that's that tall. And you walk through the lobby and 3-1. Adames hit a home run late in the game. That series. There's a bunt. And if he bunts it just a shade up.
In the squat, putting down the signs.
Here's Schmidt. Schmidt with a foul back. Where's your glasses? On the ground to right field, a base hit. And here comes Adames. He's going to score. Schmidt goes the other way. And this game is tied. Devers chases that first breaking ball. And if you guess right, you can catch up to one if it's in the right spot. Here's the 0-2. And it's a bit high. The look to second. High drive! Right center field off the bricks. Devers has got the longest double of the. Chapman is 1 for 9 in the series. And a little low to even the.
Went 403 feet.
Delivery to Chapman. Chapman gets underneath this one. Yeah, series. Really couldn't. On the ground towards the hole, but cut off at third by Montgomery. Here's Montgomery, who dribbles one foul, and it's 0-1. And a good grunt. Yeah, it was a growl. It was. Thought the cutouts thing.
Just a quiet group.
3-2. Swinging is Caro. And a swing and a miss. right-handed.
No.
Foul back. So half of you is happy going home, right?
Yeah.
Got him.
Guys, your whole career for the most part.
Here's Hill, Derek Hill. Bunts this one foul. This is the start of a road trip for them. Just off the plate. They will.
So they're not going to get a whole lot of sleep tonight.
Actually, Mike.
Are they going back to Chicago?
They're going. Tapped foul. Former Giant. 3 games about 3 years ago. Shoots this one to right. This is a long run and diving, and it's off the glove of Vericoto. Remember, he's got a cannon. He'll get it back in for Tristan Peters. He likes to bunt, and he shows bunt, and it's down low. And he's on a perfect bunt. Schmidt is going to make a terrific. I remember those days with a Gunya. And a strike, and it's 0-2. Down low, 1-2.
Well, he was.
Hit on the ground. Chapman is going to set and throw, and they got him. Here's Jesus Rodriguez. Rodriguez had a hit the other night. There's a strike. Tap foul. And tight, you know, Mike, we were talking about the
1 o'clock.
Foul. So how about that? Got him right. He does look like. Yeah, I think his wife. I think their family has a farm. Deck, the 2-2 is a high pop up on the right side. Here's Victor Vericoto. And he takes low. He had one at bat. This is going to be popped out of play.
He was just lighting it up. A lot of power right field.
Well, it's a perfect stays 2-2. 3-2.
But the last couple years, he has really cranked it up.
A little pop up down the right field line, and it's going to out of play again.
It's like,
and out in front of this little pop up, and it's going to be Vargas who kept
Adirondack.
That's exactly right. Here's my draw who's got the typical slugger guy. Pitches a little bit wide. On the ground to third. Right there is Chapman. And Chapman and this has popped up. So we'll have some adventure from the Giants. And it's going to be play.
Man, he lets it go.
And it's high. And that Vargas not afraid to swing it. Well, can't be. They're coming tomorrow. Pritchett takes high. He rolled out to. And a strike. That evens the count. High for usual to see him throw 20 an inning. Runner goes. And a bouncing ball, and it'll be Schmidt. He'll go to the bag, and that'll end the inning. Here's Adames. Willie Adames skies one to left. Coming in is Grichuk. And he looks at a strike.
Oh.
It almost gets the back foot. Schmidt a double in the first. Here he takes a strike. Schmidt hits a high drive. Left field. Grichuk back. Out of here. Devers. And it's low and away. On and away. Devers chops it foul. Devers, little chopper, first base side. He's going hard. And Chapman popped out. Fouls this one back. Which is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, back, good swing, 1 and 2. Shot into left field, a base hit. Good thing if Susak takes a strike. Out of play, another again, 2. And a shot on 1 hop. And that'll end the inning.
From Casey Schmidt. Now here's a curve off the out. Is what happens next. There's a slider low. Joe his first time. Foul tip. That got a piece of
the fingertips or the thumb.
Just off the out.
Goes with the position.
And it's a lead off.
Effective wildness, but he's been able to get through it.
Foul ball by DeCaro. He's been getting ahead of a lot of hitters, most hitters, but having a real hard time putting them away. Going to deep counts almost invariably.
Well, and big misses too.
1 and 2. Good changeup there. And that's way outside. Another changeup. That's been a great pitch. And I wanted to see how he threw it. So it was a quid pro quo. 3 and 2. And it's a walk. And he's walked down. He does drag a bunt up the first base side. And Schmidt
out and give you a free base without having to give up an out.
Now Luis Angel Acuna, the infield, 4-1 Giants. Right center field, Barry Cotto into a slide. Both runners tag up. The relay over to third. And that is a little bit of a strike 2 call. Kerp in the dirt. Home run that RBI man is on deck. Murakami. And he stays up. 8-5 the score today, and those 2 teams were just 1 and 2. Well, they thought of an inch off the corner. 2 and 2. And here we go again. He struck him out. We had some pretty good success the last time I broke it out. And there's a magic Wandu hit for balls in play. Babbitt. There goes the runner. The throw to second. He's out. And apparently it taketh away. Swing, and the ball is hooked on the ground to short. And Acuna.
Base hits.
So here's Barry Cotto. And there's a ball too low. Anyway. Deep third, and the long throw. He likes to point it out. He almost hit another home run in that game.
He did.
Robbie Ray, a guy with lots of power. That is in for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 the count. Blew it by him.
Well, I think that's a good question.
The Grogu bobblehead. 2-2 the count. And a full count. 3-2 the count. And ball 1. Curveball. 2-0. You got the call on that one.
Well, the problem, you're biting off big chunks of the strike zone, especially in this part of the lineup.
3-1. 3-1 count.
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised because Gritcha can handle a bunt.
Back. Well, now Giants are leading. And that's a strike. 2 to get himself hit. Did he swing? Top home run hitter is up. Montgomery, 13 home runs. Out of play. Fastball. And it's 0-2. Foul ball off to the right. Still 0-2. That's a double play ball. And bobbled. They'll only get the 1. 6 miles an hour. Caro, a flip into left field. And the catch. No, he dropped it. Could not hold it. Kelnick, the pinch hitter for Hill. 1-1. Foul ball. 1 man out. Rodriguez going back. Now he squares. Bunted into an out and has had a sacrifice bunt. Back out of play. And Wynn just got him. So now Noah Schultz back to work in a 4-4 tie. Luis Arraez on deck. Back to the screen. Dak in left over the head of the new left fielder Antonacci. A double for Willy Adames. Look out. Look out. He got him again. Starts him with a curve. Wow, he got the call, and Schmidt said, "Wow,
101 miles an hour. It's a big one."
Well, he tried to. And that was again the breaking ball. And a foul. Man, that breaking ball just kind of sat out. High fastball. Foul. He went back to the curve. Adames at second, Arraez at first. And back to the hard stuff. Fouled away. According to the flags out in right center. And he laid off. And he missed. No pitches yet and a high drive into deep left field. Way back there. Adios, Pelota. A great here. Now he goes one to left. And that.
Me to say.
Well, he's a little ticked off at about 40.
He and Arraez are good buddies.
And they had the 2-strike kind of a swing there.
Fastball.
And he starts with the breaking ball. And he can be wild. Your challenges. And that kind of high and foul. And that will reach here. And he just got a piece of that one.
Something else again.
Here is Montgomery from third. Drew Gilbert. Up the middle. Base hit.
Boy, he waited.
Giants 8th hit of the game. And Bader pitches that are up. Although maybe that one was a little bit check swing. Did he go? Yes.
Fence thing.
Look out. High today. And that's all. Acuna. And it's a called strike on the wildest he's ever been. And that struck him in an auto accident and did into the Latino Baseball Hall of Fame there. Sort of festive prayers and best wishes to Marvin, who was a great Giant, but he became an outstanding player and a regular player for the Giants.
A big leaguer for you. And he made good on that promise.
Out to Mydroth. This is Schmidt. And in the memory. This is Arise. Bill Brennan pinch hitting for Barry Cotto. Left center field. And Anto. 8-4. First run when Schmidt doubled him home. Softly hit. Mydroth. Look out
as a player, but in that bench saw.
Ball one now to Arise.
But the point you make, I mean, look, he's
who made the wide throw. But I like the point that you. And Arise fouls it out of play.
And
that's out of play.
But really,
I mean, another foul out of play.
That's ripped.
Arise soaring pop up. Here's Vargas. And nope. To the count to Arise is in quite a battle here with Tyler Davis, the right-hander. Left center field, Antonacci on the run. Now he says he's got it. 2 down. That's the. He would always point out, and it was if there would be something the boot one where a guy could have reached.
Gifts.
Popped up by Schmidt. And Mydroth.
Vargas, and there's a healthy rip. Vargas hits this one to left, and something behind it, and it's gone. Here's Antonacci. Antonacci fouls it out of play. So over on the radio day, April 3rd, 2013.
That's a Dodger game, wasn't it?
It was a Dodger.
You try your tail off.
Adames has got one-on-one hop. This is a grass cutter to Schmidt.
A floating zone.
He was very famous. Hit out to right for Gilbert. And after and won a grand slam. And here he takes high. And Devers goes the other way again. And he almost
for the White Sox. But
Rafi Devers. And he gets Devers.
Splitter has 2 specialty pitches. And they're both swing and miss pitches.
Chapman's going to line one to left, so he's got a hit.
Boy, he really has.
Chases that breaking ball. Susak in the dirt. Carroll with and a quick toss to first. Chapman at Susak. A pitch to make it 1. Gilbert to follow. And a quick toss. And again. Outside. And he looks at a strike. And the pitch to Gilbert is another strike.
It's breaking ball. He landed right back up the middle for a base hit.
Gilbert goes the other way, and this is rolled to Montgomery, and that will do. Here's Miller to Kelnick, and it's outside for a ball. Kelnick rolls this one to, and the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Goes the other way, and it's outside. 2-2. Good pitch. Got him. He rolls this one up the middle, and Arise with it. And you field it one-handed. You cannot. Yeah. This pitch is wide. Outside. 2. On the ground to short. And
really hides specialty pitches.
This is hammered to left. And it's off the bottom of the wall. And Bader is going to head into second. And he made. And here's Will Brennan. Brennan takes a strike. And shortens up to bunt. And And there's the bunt, and he bunts it foul. Out of play. Stays at 2-2. Brennan staying alive. He's putting up a. Hey, flips one to left. And it's going to be a flare, and it's going to be a hit. Adames. And Adames shoots this one back. It's low and in.
Low ball guy.
3-1.
Ooh.
Adames wanted that 3. And he did. And it's low and away. Out of play.
You know, this big league hitter can do.
Got him.
Bluff.
And it's wide. 1-0. Well, that may be just a classic case of, I got to be honest with you. I'd like to see Schmidt hit, but I wouldn't mind. So 3-1.
That's exciting.
Now, runner goes, and ground ball up the middle. Acuna's got it. He throws on the run. And here's Mydroth, who takes high. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. And a high pop-up foul. Way outside, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got it. That really has been impressive with this White Sox team this year. And the pitch. And there's so they are headed here and arrive tonight. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Another good slot.
Out of play. Got him.
And not hit a hanging slider.
A lot of a hanger.
A lot of a hanging slider.
Pretty good pitch. Remember, there are no high pop up out of play. It's curveball. 2-2. Here's the pitch.